she harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melanin for the can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I would not read.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
3rd and long for Hurts. His throw left side is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by their rookie first-round pick. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Dak to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the lines. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for an Eagles first down.
For an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
63. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air again. Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This one from 54 yards out. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And that one a disaster from start to finish. Kicker taken down behind the line, and they're going to turn it over on down. Drive will start on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Don't touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Barkley, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
So
8.
from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Don't touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a big play for the Eagles. A gain of 48.
The defense is just going to have to find a way, Mike, frankly, to just make this more challenging. From the time the quarterback has in the pocket to the amount of separation the receiver has downfield. At this level, that is just too easy. They've got to tighten up both their coverage and find a way to get some pressure on the quarterback. Because if they don't do either, expect a lot more big chunk plays like we just saw there. So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains. But even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement off. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
We're trying to run here with Barkley. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Play action now. Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Now a give up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. The drive stays alive. They got plenty. 3 yards on 4th down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The play action. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will score! Jake Ferguson, touchdown Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Hurts. And down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's 1st and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. Following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
47.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Very set. You all left. And let's go, let's go.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Savon Rebel there to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down.
You won't know. And anyway, don't touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one, and his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
From the 6, here comes a return, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Prescott now. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Second down, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Oh, a huge mistake. Right in the half. It is intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Play fake. Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Cowboys.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And on the kickoff, the return man cannot shake free. He'll take him down just beyond the 20-yard line.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the play fake, Dak as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Prescott. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21 all.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Hurts will try it again. This one is caught by Dotson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Cowboys are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of the ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Quick throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
This is third and 6.
Third and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the air again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
From the 21, here's second and 2. Hurts again. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
47-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late. And this is 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. This is intercepted. The defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Cowboys 28, Eagles 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken, Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's to the left side. Taken in by Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, 73, 73.
A run with Barkley. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
6-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Second down throw for Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 55.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be. Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Second down, Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Second and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Carter gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, it's a little bit different now. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone, and it pays off with first and goal. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon. Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Good-looking drive. Rolls on. 18 more yards. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10. A run with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
73.
At the 11-yard line.
Barkley. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. Inside the 40s, and he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night.